अस्सलाम वालेकुम एवरीवन, दिस इज़ आयशा फ्रॉम द ऑरेंज वॉल और आज हम लोग बात करेंगे अलिफ की सेकंड एपिसोड की और एहद-ए-वफा की एपिसोड 4 की। व्हाट डिड यू गाइस थिंक ऑफ अलिफ एंड एहद-ए-वफा की जो नई एपिसोड्स आई? क्या आपको लगा कि जो इनका स्टैंडर्ड था स्टोरीज़ का वो मेंटेन हुआ? जो दिखाया गया उसमें से व्हाट वाज योर फेवरेट पार्ट, कोई फेवरेट सीन? डू लेट अस नो। Starting off with Alif, I thought it was another solid episode. जो story है it has picked up, which I'm very glad about. कि first second episode से they're maintaining the pace. जो drama है वो शुरू ही मोमिना के character से होता है. हमें पता चलता है कि मोमिना was romantically involved with a guy called Faisal, who has been played by Usman Khalid. But I really like the chemistry between Sajjal and Usman, and I really hope that someday we get to see those two together in a drama as well. So fingers crossed for that. We find out कि फैसल और मोमिना एक दूसरे को पसंद करते थे, पर फैसल के घर वालों को मोमिना की बैकग्राउंड से इतराज़ था और मोमिना भी अपने मसाइल में इतनी घिरी हुई थी कि they both decide to break it off. और you can still see कि मोमिना का इस सब चीज़ में बहुत दिल टूटता है, जो वो दिखाती नहीं है. वो ट्राई करती है कि वो फैसल को भी ना दिखाए, बट यू कैन सी कि मोमिना का दिल उस बात से काफ़ी टूटा हुआ है. देन देयर इज़ अनदर ब्यूटीफुल सीन जहाँ पे मोमिना गोज़ टू हर कैलीग्राफी ट्यूटर. मुझे इनका जो एक डायलॉग है जिसमें मोमिना उनको बताती है कि जो भाई है उसका एक गुर्दा ऑलरेडी फेल था, दूसरा भी फेल हो गया है और कि वो जीना चाहता है, दैट शी इज़ नॉट एबल टू हेल्प हिम. दोज डायलॉग्स आर वर्थ watching the scene for. So if you haven't seen the episode already, go and watch it now. उसको पैसों की अशद ज़रूरत है और वो हमें थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा समझ आता है कि मोमिना अब थोड़ी सी ज़्यादा मजबूर होगी to do things that she previously did not want to do. Once again, Sajjal Ali's performance is a masterclass in acting. जैसे वो रोती हैं और जैसे वो आपको engage करती हैं as an audience to feel for her character. Hats off. Sajjal Ali is one of our best actresses, and she just proves it with every single thing that she does. That she deserves that place that she has in the industry.
दुनिया भी अल्लाह की,
सब अल्लाह के, बस मोमिना अल्लाह की नहीं.
Coming to Hamza's character, which is Kalbe Momin, there's one scene which I particularly really liked. जिसमें हमज़ा के कैरेक्टर का एक इंटरव्यू हो रहा है और उस सीन के दो बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट पहलू हैं. एक पहलू तो उसमें ये है कि जिसमें हमज़ा इज़ द सक्सेसफुल डायरेक्टर, मूवी मेकर और जिस कॉन्फिडेंस से वो कामयाबी के बारे को डिस्क्राइब करते हैं, क्रिटिक्स को डिस्क्राइब करते हैं. कामयाबी, वो कहते हैं कामयाबी तो वो सिर्फ वही चीज़ है जो सर चढ़ कर बोलती है. ही इज़ वेरी कॉन्फिडेंट एंड देन द इंटरव्यू changes tones. Or then when the interviewer asks him about his mother, you can see कि एक बहुत ज़्यादा vulnerable side है कल्ब मोमिन की, जो थोड़ी सी एक्सपोज होती है. जहाँ पे वो अपनी फैमिली का जिक्र नहीं करना चाहते, अपनी बैकग्राउंड का जिक्र नहीं करना चाहते. और आई थॉट कि हमज़ा ने वो दोनों टोन्स जो हैं वो बहुत अच्छे तरीके से निभाई हैं. द वेरी टॉप ऑफ हिज गेम फिल्म मेकर, बट ऑल्सो द वेरी वल्नरेबल person who's still trying to struggle with his childhood and the impact that it had on him.
और आपकी वालदा? आपकी वालदा क्या करती थी?
हाउसवाइफ थी.
Then we come to the दादा arriving. उन्होंने पहले बताया होता है बट कल्ब मोमिन misses the information. जब दादा पहुंचते हैं तो that scene is right in the middle of a party that Kalbe Momin has thrown for his industry people. And again, in that party he is the host. He is the most powerful figure जिनसे सब लोग आके बात करना चाह रहे हैं, जिनसे aspiring actors, models, actresses, सब लोग उनके पास आसपास गिर्द घिरे में हैं. And उसके sharp contrast में, but when the dada arrives, that same Kalbe Momin who's super confident at the party, suddenly it's almost embarrassed कि उसके दादा के सामने ये सब कुछ हो रहा है. और and I feel कि वो scenes again Hamza has played very brilliantly, where he's showing the confidence when he's around the industry people, but then when he's in his own space with his grandfather, he's a much more vulnerable person. And I also really liked the Dada's reaction. उन्होंने आते साथ ही एकदम से ये नहीं कहा कि बंद करो इससे और ये क्या हो रहा है. It's a very harsh realization for the Dada, but his reaction is very soft. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how his character grows, and when they do talk about things, or if they do talk about things, what will happen then. मुझे बहुत शिद्दत से लगा कि ये वाली एपिसोड है, ये बहुत सारा कॉन्ट्रास्ट के बारे में थी. जैसे एक सीन में हमें सदफ कावल एक कवाली नाइट से बाहर निकलते हुए कल्ब मोमिन को कहती हैं कि मुझे लगता है कि मैं भी सूफ़ी इंसान हो गई हूँ, पर वो उनमें रिफ्लेक्ट नहीं करता. एंड एट द सेम टाइम मोमिना जब अपने इंस्ट्रक्टर से बात कर रही होती हैं, तो उसमें उन डायलॉग्स में जो उनका ईमान है, जो उनका जो एक सूफ़ी थॉट होती है कि बंदे का अल्लाह से क्या कनेक्शन है, that comes through. Of course, Pehlaj, once again, the actor who's playing the childhood version of Kalb-e Momin, did an amazing job. His expressions were, they really move you. And I'm really interested to see, Ehsan Khan's entry and that dynamic between Ehsan and Kubra. Kubra का जो कैरेक्टर है वो भी आहिस्ता आहिस्ता रिवील हो रहा है, जो उनका ट्रैक है. So there is that mystery factor कि एहसन खान कहाँ गए हैं. So I thought overall very interesting episode. Once again, the cinematography and the direction has been superb. The sets, the scale of the show, it has been shot like a movie, and everything, the finesse of the direction shows in the smallest of things. Even there was one scene जहाँ पे मोमिना सुल्तान का घर दिखाया गया है, और उसमें जो दीवार है उसके ऊपर मिर्चें सूखने डाली हुई हैं. So इतनी छोटी छोटी डिटेल्स को भी उन्होंने ख्याल में रखा है, which is something that I really appreciate. So yes, cinematography, direction, writing, acting, the pacing of the story, I'm really enjoying it so far. So yeah, another solid episode of Alif. So let us know what you guys thought of the episode in the comment section below. Moving on to the second drama that we'll be talking about, Ehd-e-Wafa. बड़ी हार्ट ब्रेकिंग एपिसोड थी. जो दोस्ती हमने अभी तक देखी है, एकदम से उसको थोड़ी सी फुल स्टॉप सी लग जाती है. जो एक्शंस पिछले एपिसोड 2 में हुए थे, उसके कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस हमें नज़र आते हैं इस एपिसोड में. The 3 friends are asked to leave the hostel, so they have to prepare for the exams at home and then come back to do the exams. Once again, जो sequences थे जिसमें शाज़ैन और साद और शारिक और शहरियार का आपस में interaction होते हैं. Again, those have to be the highlights of the show. That whole sequence where initially Shazain, who's played by Usman Khalid Butt, is very upset with Wahaj's character, and then instantly when Wahaj tells him why he is doing what he's doing, his reaction changes, and you see that friendship is still there. वो गुस्सा है, वो frustration है, but that friendship is still there, and they still care for each other. That scene with when Saad comes back and they confront each other, again very nicely done and very heartbreaking. वो और जो उसके बाद का पूरा sequence है, where the 3 are leaving and Wahaj is by himself at Lawrence College. The background music is done very well for that scene, and you can just see how those friends who once thought कि एक unbreakable bond है, they're all a bit broken. दिल का दिल से हुआ है Ehd-e-Wafa. I felt इस sequence तक the episode was perfect. उसके बाद there were some things which I personally did not understand very much. I thought कि जो साद का reaction है, you also see कि वो साद का जो गुस्सा है वो सिर्फ उस वजह से नहीं है कि Shazain and Shahryar ran away, but it's also because he was made to look like a fool in front of Alize Shah's character Dua, who obviously Saad really likes. And उसके बाद they show कि 1 महीने बाद the 3 of them are together, so Wahaj's character, Ahad Raza Mir's character, and Ahmed Ali Akbar's character are back again to take the exams. Surprisingly, Shahzain did not turn up to take the exam, and then we see कि वो बिल्कुल ही एक तरह से उसने आपको immerse कर लिया है अपने feudal lifestyle में. And, you know, again, Saad and Shahryar and Wahaj, Shahryar and Sharik try and apologize to Saad, and again, you know, he's very curt. So one thing I want to ask you guys is, do you think Saad's reaction is justified? Do you think he's overreacting? Coming back to Shahzain, you know, we see that he has fully involved himself in the feudal lifestyle. एक particular scene है जिसमें शाहज़ैन का गुस्सा आता है and you know, he kills his racing horse. And I know there's a very divided opinion about it right now. बहुत सारे लोगों का ये कहना है कि you know, ये दिखाना नहीं चाहिए था, कि इसकी कोई ज़रूरत नहीं थी, ये unnecessary एक scene था. You know, but then again, a lot of people are saying that, you know, it was just to show how extreme Shahzain's reaction was. You know, Usman Khalid Butt himself has clarified that wo scene tha, that was to show the extent of Shahzain's mindset, कि बिल्कुल feudal mindset में था कि, you know, इस घोड़े ने हराया तो घोड़े को मार दो. Like, I thought कि थोड़ा सा ज़रा ज़्यादा extreme reaction है कि एक महीने के अंदर अंदर when the other people haven't changed so much, Shahzain में इतना बड़ा jump आया है कि, you know, he goes from that fun loving, always in the mood for an adventure guy to, you know, he's so set in his feudal ways कि उसने घोड़े को last आने पे मार दिया. थोड़ा सा मुझे वो समझ नहीं आया. But I'm hoping कि, you know, over time, as the characters develop, we can have a more insight into why this happened. The other thing I wanted to talk about was, you know, how again Saad's relationship with his father. You know, I felt कि एक बड़ा real एक pressure होता है बच्चों पे. You know, Saad comes second in the board exams, and yet his father says, Brigadier Faraz says that, you know, oh, why didn't you come first? Or throughout, you know, he's not appreciative of his son's achievement, but बल्कि उनको यही है कि वो तुम first क्यों नहीं आए. And I feel like once again it is something that a lot of young people struggle with, you know, unrealistic expectations from the child. And I would like to see how that dynamic Saad और उसके अब्बा का grows. Because, you know, I just thought that there was too much emphasis on the fact that, you know, Saad has not been good enough for his father. So I'm looking forward to, you know, Saad proving his worth, and I'm sure that is an angle that will be developed later on in the show as well. It is then eventually shown that, you know, Saad goes to apply for admission to a medical college where Dua happens to be there as well, who's also apparently come second in the board. Never realized कि board में positions लेना इतनी आसान थी. But yeah, so she also comes second, and she comes to the college. उस सीन का रिजल्ट कुछ ये होता है कि Saad decides कि उसने medical college में नहीं apply करना, and he leaves. And I'm sure this is, you know, a stepping stone to him eventually joining the army, which we know from the OST and the teasers that will happen. But yeah, once again, looking forward to knowing more about that decision, because that was kind of like, you know, it's a big thing to be able to get into medical, and then just deciding last minute कि नहीं मुझे apply नहीं करना was again like a little bit strange for me. My favorite scene, actually two scenes from the episode, have to be Ahmed Ali Akbar's interaction with his father. You know, जो पहला वाला part था जिसमें his father is very gentle towards him. You would have thought कि उनका भी बड़ा extreme reaction होगा, but he's still very gentle towards him, and you know, he talks about why he did it. And I thought it was very interesting to, as a parenting style, for the father to be saying, you know, why did you do what you did? And then, you know, the second scene with the father and the son, where his character actually tops the board, and the father comes and he congratulates the son, and you know, that scene was really heartwarming. And I thought both Ahmed and the actor who's playing his father, you know, उन्होंने बहुत ही अच्छे से उसको perform किया. Very soft, very gentle scene. I thought that scene was kind of like a silver lining on the whole episode, which was much more somber compared to the previous episodes have been. So what did you think of the episode? Did you enjoy it? Did you think Saad's reaction was justified? What did you think of Shahzain killing the horse? Do you think it was ज़रा ज़्यादा ही extreme उसमें change आई है? But yeah, let us know what you thought about both dramas, Alif and Ehd-e-Wafa. If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe by clicking on the red button below, and also do not forget to click on the bell icon so you know when the next video comes out. और अगर कोई और भी ड्रामे हैं जो आप लोग देख रहे हैं, enjoy कर रहे हैं, जो आप सोचते हैं कि हमें भी देखने चाहिए हैं और हमें उनके बारे में बात करनी चाहिए, तो उनको ज़रूर लिस्ट कीजिए नीचे कमेंट सेक्शन में. Till the next time we see you, अपना ख्याल रखिएगा. खुदा हाफिज़.